Goosebumps, Charlie. Goosebumps. They are going for it, man. It's dope
The
that we
vibes are
like
here.
add that because it's clear like that wasn't added until this summer, But we'll get into it later. I want to make sure
Yeah.
Kronk can kind of see it.
And we are live. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's me. There's the Sharpie Charlie. We got Lando repping, holding the foundation because I'd just be floating without him right now in this top box. And then Fan 82 is Tom Bomb for those who are wondering and or terrified at what could potentially pop up. How's it going, show bros?
I'm so happy to see Lando. Happy New Year, Lando. I ain't seen you, bro, all year. Good to see you, dog.
Boys, likewise. I'm healthy
Yeah.
for now.
Yes.
I'm having actual edible food, toast and butter. We're in a good place.
I love it. Got our basketball shit going on tonight. We got the Knicks going up crazy since they got OG. My Heels, top 5 team in the country. We here, boy.
They looking good, Charlie. They looking good. Putting it together.
Wait, did y'all see that clip of the Ginger King dribbling a basketball in the weight room?
No.
The Ginger King
was dribbling?
Yeah,
this is what happens when you leave. You miss things. The Red Rocket, the Ginger King.
Yeah.
My boy's got handles. He was
Yeah,
like,
okay.
I was like, is he nice with it? Oh.
Low key. Notice he stopped at the whistle
shooting on
too.
the American tour. I remember they were shooting on the tour. They had a little shootout, and Kev had the buckets. He had a jumper, which doesn't surprise me, hand-eye coordination.
Right.
But the handles I didn't expect,
Right.
A little white chocolate in the house.
Hey now. Okay, boys. Take them back one time. Haven't heard of could never.
Oh man, I love it.
What's that tweet? It's like all men do is like sit around and talk about old athletes. Just start naming people.
Just started naming.
Man, what?
You can have a whole conversation.
We did that on the last recording.
Dude, drop the reference. I was waiting for it. What a great baller too, man. What a great player. I loved Andre Miller.
The first Utah Ute I ever knew was Andre Miller.
Really?
Utah Ute. Yes.
Oh man.
He brought him and some big white guy. I forgot his name, like number 52 or something.
Van Horn with the long socks.
Oh, Van Horn, 44. My God, you're right.
Baller,
Jersey's
bro.
finest. I'm so sorry. You're right, DP3. You're right.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
They had a nice little squad, bro. That net squad was cold.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Cold. They got slapped by the Lakers once they finally got to the finals, but that squad was cold.
I mean, but who didn't,
Right.
True.
It was
Philly had a gentleman's suite. They were cute.
True.
AI had to step over and that's it.
That's
so All right, this is it's old black guys talking about shit. So I'm sorry, Crump, my bad. I derailed the whole podcast. I derailed the listening. I'm sorry.
Keith Van Horn reference. Didn't think that was coming.
Right.
I would have put that at plus 2,000 odds. Plus 2,000 odds.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Everyone who hit the button being like, yeah, soccer live stream, Keith Van Horn. What is happening? What is going on?
Nah, DC3, you real. You a real one, not old. You real.
Facts.
You are real.
Facts.
We are seasoned like some good chicken over here, okay?
We ain't
Popeyes. We over here.
No NPCs over here.
None of that.
Oh my goodness. Really, what is it? We've done a great thing last week, or handling our thing with Huddersfield. We play a team that has a chunk of their core grittiness of their team is gone out of here. Like their best player is a 17-year-old basically. And Isaac,
really
I don't want to do that to him. I don't want to do that to Isaac. He's cold. I know we're traveling. They need the win. We talked about the steal of Daku and the quote behind him. Obviously, that is the focus. Time to lock in, right? This is Man City's got this. This is time for our run.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking knows. The Premier, like when Jurgen Klopp said the country is shaking, he was not exaggerating. Because that country is a football country. They know the greatest player in Manchester City history is coming. Yes, I said it.
Oh.
And we're ready.
Lit stream. Good. Not
City GOAT, Kevin De Bruyne. He's been here for everything. He's won 5. He's won a Champions League. he is going to be in his assist per game ratio is better than anybody who has more assists than him in Premier League history, right? Like those other people play like hundreds more matches. Kevin De Bruyne is the greatest football player in Manchester City's club history. He's coming back ready. He's got a new flow. It's time. It's time. I love Tom says, Tom, talk to me. What are you feeling, Tom? What emotions did I set in you? Who did I disrespect? Because I didn't mean disrespect. But who did I leave?
I know, and I keep on thinking about El Mago and like I don't know, like because he was here before Pep, and to me there's something about the players that played for both Pellegrini and Pep and were successful that like I have to give them a shout.
Nah, they were plumbers back then. How can you compare what Kevin was doing?
The conversation is there. That's my choice. Yeah. If you say Almago, I respect it 100%. You can't go wrong.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just being. Yeah. This is the mood.
But of course, like all respected David. But yeah, like it for me it's Kev, and I would, it's like Johnson, like Magic Johnson versus Kobe. It's all about who you want to go for. Like you can't be wrong. You just make a choice. Yeah.
Yeah, good point, Grandpa's.
Fuck off. FFS, for fuck's sake, bro. Like, the disrespect I just felt. Oh my God. I'm gonna keep drinking this fucking White Claw. I can't.
I told you I am in chaos mode. I said I was gonna come in here sober and be clear of thought, and you guys said no, come here drunk. So I'm drinking and I'm chaotic. This is the drunk crunk that decided to come out.
I'm drinking.
Let's go.
And Red Bull. I need some of that. I haven't had one of those nights in years.
I personally had to make a drink for myself so I could calm the fuck down because I'm not sure if you all know what has been going on locally amongst in the Kansas City area.
Yeah, teams are just going through it right now.
But Sporting Kansas City hired Gavin Wilkinson to their front office. And if you are a Woso fan, that name immediately throws up a 50-foot big red flag because his name was in the Yates report that U.S. Soccer and the NWSL commissioned in 2021 50 times.
Oh, my goodness.
50 times. Yes. So basically, he knew what Paul Riley was doing to Monashim and Sinead Farrelly and said and did nothing.
So he's a sick prick.
So when they parted ways in 2015, it was unexpected because Portland had just won the title, but they never gave information to Western New York, which then became North Carolina Courage, and he went on to be a predator to other players. This also does not. This is not Andy Polo, who was a player for the Timbers. He was in a few domestic disputes with his wife, Hennessy Alarcon. And when she went back to South America, she stated that Wilkinson was there with Portland Police Bureau when she called them to basically cover all of the allegations of abuse. So that man now has a job in footy in this town. And there are some Sporting Kansas City folks that are heated. So I am too.
Not sitting well. I've seen a few people come out and have a clear stance on it, and rightfully so. There's going to be questions asked. Has he been officially announced? Did the press conference happen today?
Yeah, they had a press conference today and made it inaccessible. Basically, made it inaccessible for people to watch. And if you look at the tweet that they sent out, they never mentioned. They said
searching.
James. They never named him by name. And then if you open the it took 2 paragraphs for them to mention his name. So you already knew that you done fucked up.
Yeah.
4
hours ago, Sporting announces new technical staff appointments. Just like no, there better be multiple hires in this motherfucker. Because if there's not multiple, it's just one man. What is
just him?
This is you conniving, slithery. It's snaky. It just feels reptilian. Ugh.
And then in his comments, he said that all of the facts has not been presented. To which I say, like,
excuse me?
Do you know who Sally Yates is? She was a former U.S. district attorney. You gonna tell me that you calling her a liar? Sir, get the fuck out of here. Get the entire fuck out of here with that bullshit. Yep, bitch. Yeah, piece of shit. Oh, sorry. I had.
Well, this is.
That's not good.
No, it's all right. No, it's all right. It's good. I mean, and while we're talking about not the best decisions made by MLS clubs, it's a great time to bring on our first guest of the show. You like that transition?
Segway.
Hey, good homie. He will talk about his podcast that he does. It has nothing to do with football, but I very much enjoy it, and I love the premise. Like I said in our newest episode, it's basically foolproof. There's always going to be plenty of episodes to do. That's just like how it is. It's genius. Shady Gang, please give it up for Billy Beck. How's it going, homie?
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. Love that segue of bad decisions leading to me showing up.
The double entendre is crazy. Really out here.
This is going to be the best decision.
And don't think I missed, as a Philly sports guy, don't think I missed the AI talk earlier.
It happened. You were there. Yeah. I was there.
Right now, give me an old vintage name. We dropped Keith Van Horn. Give me someone from the 76ers roster. I got two that come to mind immediately, but I'm saving it. Here's your chance.
I'm a little younger, so like Andre Iguodala is going to be the name I go to.
Oh no, that's good. It's good.
Do yourself a favor when you get an opportunity and go look up Tyrone Hill and tell me that's not the most beautiful man you've ever seen.
Will do.
Tyrone Hill. Tyrone Hill.
I did not see that.
I love it,
Charlie. And in speaking of decisions coming out of nowhere, what is going on with this Philadelphia Union, Kai Wagner, re-signing, extension, all of that? It's in the docket, and honestly, Eric Snell, let's go! Oh my god!
So last night it leaked. This morning it was made official. The Philadelphia Union have re-signed left back Kai Wagner on a 3-year with an option for a 4th-year contract. Big contract. Long-term contract. For context, he is a, I think, 2-time MLS Best 11, 2021, 2022. He helped lead the Union to an MLS Cup final appearance in 2022, a game that I was in attendance. All-around great player on the field until this past year. He, in a game against the New England Revolution in the playoffs, used a racial slur in German aimed at Bobby Wood. He immediately admitted that he did that, is facing a 3-match ban. The 3rd match is the first game of the season. He only served 2 of the matches so far. And even amidst all of that, the Union chose to re-sign him. And we're talking about bad hirings with Kansas City and that hiring today. And it seems like every year there's a different racism scandal at an MLS club. And what the fuck is going on? Crunk, you said it, I think, best earlier. Is this an MLS thing or is it an America thing? You know?
Yeah.
MLS is America. It's the same thing.
What makes this so even worse is that Bobby Wood played in Bundesliga and Bundesliga 2. So it's not that he doesn't know those German words.
Like, and I'm sure he heard them in the Bundesliga as well.
1,000%.
Yeah, like it's not. If you're gonna pick a target, that's not the target to pick, Kai. Not that
it's just like he probably didn't even know. Well, I know what you're saying. The 3-year deal with the 4th-year option. That's what's the crazy thing, because it's just like if you're gonna sign him. Again, it's how people are in their wrongness and they double and triple down in it. It's just like, just sign him for 1 year where you could be like, you could at least lie and be like, hey, we believe in his talent. He made a bad choice. But when you sign for a 3-year and an option for a 4th, you're just like, hey, you know the vibes. It is what it is, Philadelphia. What it's crazy too, because it's supposed to be the city of brotherly love. Is that like not a thing anymore? I mean,
here's a crazy thing about it too. In the lead up to the playoffs last year, before everything happened, all the reports coming out of the Union camp was that he's not going to be re-signed. They don't want to pay his salary, or they don't want to increase his salary for another few years. It was so real that he was leaving that he and his family threw a hibachi farewell party in his neighborhood back in the fall. He was gone. I'm pretty sure he sold his house and moved out. He was leaving Philadelphia. And this is all pre-scandal. So that just adds another wrinkle to this whole thing. Like, why? Like, it's so easy for the club to just say, okay, we're not going to re-sign him. There's enough of a reason for us beyond money now to not re-sign him.
Yeah.
And they still go and throw that big contract at him.
Is the club that bad, like, staff-wise?
I mean, we've had issues with ownership since the club was founded. They don't like to spend money.
I used the wrong word, staff. I meant, like, is your roster? Is the roster that bad that you need to sign him on?
Left back's not our strongest suit. We have some players that can play it, but there's not as much depth there as we would prefer to have. And there's definitely no one of the quality of Kai Wagner.
Is he one of the DPs?
I don't even think he's a DP. I think he was at like league max salary, which is one of the issues with him at the end of last year with his contract negotiations.
So basically, whatever Garber bucks that you all had went to him.
I thought, is it not? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know the DP Garber bucks rules that well. I thought DP was Garber bucks. Am I?
No, like the DP is like those 3 players are like separate from the salary cap, and then you can.
Tam and Gam is Garber bucks. Gotcha. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how much of that was funny money.
Okay.
But I know that was a sticking point with contract negotiations before.
We got it. Y'all are speaking a foreign language to all of us non-MLS
1,000%. I was going to
fans.
say I have no idea what you're saying or talking about.
Tom, I'm going to you. Give me Garber bucks. Give me DP. Just educate the folks.
Okay. So every MLS roster gets 3 designated player spots. Those 3 spots do not count towards the salary cap. So that's why Messi's making more money than God down in Miami. So that does not count towards the salary cap. Now you have players like a Kai Wagner, who is a very good player based off of his performance. You can use either general allocation money, or targeted allocation money to help pay down their salary as it exceeds the salary cap. These rules are very weird, and like that's probably not DT3. Get out. Get out.
They want Cancelo. I'm saying.
And for those that don't know, Billy is a huge Man City supporter, Hollywood MCFC. Like, so he's one of our own here. He's one of our own.
I can't see the chat. Am I taking strays here?
No. Just saying, like, just want to put out there for people because you got to do, you're on your union talk right now, but I want people to know, like, Billy he's family. So yeah, keep going all the time. Sorry about that.
I'm sure that there are some more MLS heads that probably could give a better explanation. That is like a very, very high level view of what I know.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Did great. I mean, let's get to City. Speaking of Billy, how are you feeling about this match against Newcastle evening?
Oh, KDB's back. What do we have to worry about?
Okay.
What? There's rumors Haaland's going to be back. Where's the trouble here? Newcastle's
was that a
not
pun?
what they should be right
There's
now.
trouble here.
They're dealing with injuries and stuff. We're about to hit our stride. Everyone's coming back from injury. Daku's back. No fear.
Jake, the Drake writer, man, KDB.
The Drake Rider.
I love it.
Can I ask Billy a question?
Yo, please.
Yes.
Billy, would you prefer, and I'm going to give you two choices, Grealish plays 60, Doku plays 30 against Newcastle, or would you prefer the opposite, where Doku starts and plays 60 and Grealish finishes the match? What's your preference?
Oh, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually tough. Because what
My God.
I want is Daku against tired defenders.
I agree.
I want that pace and that dribbling up against somebody who's already been running. Grealish slows the game down a little bit more. I don't know if he's going to tucker out defenders as much as I want them to be tired by the time Daku comes on. But I would probably want Grealish for 60 then and Daku for 30. But if we go down, then put Daku on sooner. Mix things up.
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good.
And I think that's why
Kieran Trippier is in hell. That's all I got to say. Kieran Trippier, God bless you. You're in a bad uniform. You got two left wingers coming at you. God
He's
bless.
sweating. He's sweating.
And I think that's why I said in our last recording that you're gonna see, like, I think that you're gonna see when Daku's gonna come on when KDB comes on. Like, that's gonna be a match set sub. Like, whether it be for Alvarez, whether it be for Foden, when KDB comes on, if, like, depending on who's starting in that spot, you're gonna see that them come on together as a platoon sort of thing.
Yeah, like they did against Huddersfield.
Yeah.
That was
Can you
perfect.
imagine
And it worked.
when Daku comes on, he can go after Trippier, but you could just have him swap swings. And can you imagine Dan Burn trying to stop Daku?